You want to make money online, not just a little, but enough to build something of your own. You want to create something that matters, something that gives you both pride and profit. Maybe you dream of waking up to new sales notifications or seeing your product help real people around the world. You want freedom to work on what you want, when you want, and see people use what you create. You want to break free from the 9-to-5 grind, to set your own hours, and to build a life on your own terms. This isn't a fantasy. It's possible. I've done it. Many others have too. Ordinary people just like you have started with nothing but an idea and turned it into a thriving business. Forget about building the next Facebook. We're not playing the lottery. We're building a real business, one that's sustainable, practical, and within your reach. The goal? Earn your first $1,000, then maybe $5,000 a month, and grow from there. Start small, learn fast, and scale up as you go. It's about creating a machine that generates revenue, built with your own hands and mind. Every line of code, every customer email, every feature you add, it all adds up. The internet has changed everything. You don't need a fancy office or millions from investors. You can start from your kitchen table, your favorite coffee shop, or anywhere you feel inspired. All you need is a laptop, an internet connection, and a good idea. The barriers to entry have never been lower. The tools are cheap or free, and the market is global. You can reach customers in every corner of the world, no matter where you live. You can sell your product to someone in Japan while you sleep in Amsterdam. Your business never sleeps and your reach is limitless. So how do you do it? You build a micro SaaS, a small, focused software product that solves a specific problem for a specific group. You don't need to serve everyone, just the right people. It's a subscription business. People pay you every month for value. This means steady, recurring income you can count on. It's predictable, scalable, and perfect for solo founders. You can grow at your own pace without a big team or outside pressure. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It takes work and focus. You'll face challenges, but you'll also see real progress and real rewards. But it's a clear, proven path to independence. You'll have control over your future and the satisfaction of building something real. Ready to walk this path? Let's get started. The journey begins with a single step, and you're already on your way. Let's build your own internet business, one that's truly yours from the ground up. SaaS means software as a service. It's software you use over the internet instead of putting it on your computer. It's everywhere in our daily lives, making the tools we use for work, fun, and even just getting things done, all possible. Think about Netflix or Spotify, but way smaller. Those are big SaaS companies, but the same idea works for tiny businesses too. A micro SaaS is a tiny software business, usually run by just 1 or 2 people. It solves a specific problem for a small group of people. It's all about focusing on a small need that bigger companies often miss and doing a really good job at it. It's not about being everything for everyone. It's about doing one thing well and becoming the go-to answer for a small group of people. Because it's small, it's easier to build, run, and tell people about. You can move fast, change things based on what people say, and keep it simple. You're not fighting with giant companies. You're finding a small pond to be the biggest fish in. This means less worry, less competition, and more space to grow at your own speed. For example, instead of making a huge project management tool, you could make a simple due date tracker for writers who work for themselves. Or maybe a tool that helps yoga teachers set up classes online. How does it make money? Through regular payments. Customers sign up and pay you every month or year. This gives you a steady income you can count on. Your money grows with each new customer and your work builds up over time. The more people you help, the more your business can grow. Unlike working as a freelancer, you build the product once and can sell it forever. Your time isn't directly tied to how much money you make anymore. Think of it like a tiny automatic factory making digital stuff, running all day and night, even when you're sleeping or on vacation. Your job is to build it, keep it running, and find customers. You'll do many different things, but you're in charge of your own future. The goal is to get your system running mostly by itself, giving you more time for new ideas, hobbies, or just relaxing. This is the power of micro SaaS, a small key that can open up a lot of freedom, flexibility, and financial independence. Anyone can do this, and there are more chances than ever before. All you need is an idea and the drive to fix a real problem. Let's see how to find the right problem to fix and start your own micro SaaS journey. Your micro SaaS only works if it fixes a real problem, one that really matters to people in their everyday lives. People are happy to pay to fix things that slow them down, cost them money, or make them upset. Start with yourself. What bothers you or wastes your time at work, or with your hobbies? What do you wish was easier or faster? If you have a problem, chances are others feel the same way. You're rarely the only one struggling. This is called fixing your own problem. You become your first customer, and that's a great way to start. Next, look at online groups like Reddit, Facebook groups or indie hackers, and Twitter. These places are like treasure chests for finding out what real people struggle with every day. Listen to what people complain about, what they wish they had, and what they say is missing from tools they already use. Pay attention to problems and requests that come up again and again. These are clues to what people really need. Don't try to invent something completely new. Look at what's already out there and see what's wrong with it. Are people saying a tool costs too much, is too hard to use, or doesn't have important features? That's your chance. Make a simpler, cheaper, or more focused option that truly fixes the problem. Read one-star reviews for ideas. These are honest, clear thoughts from users who are upset. Once you have a few ideas, it's time to check if they're good. Talk to at least 10 people who are part of your target audience and really listen to what they say. Ask if they have the problem, how they fix it now, and what they wish was different. Really dig into how they do things and what bothers them. Don't just accept simple answers. And always ask if they would pay for a better solution, or how much a solution would be worth to them. Or make a simple website page and see if people sign up for a waiting list. Real signups show real interest. Remember, real interest comes before you write any code or build anything. That's how you find problems worth fixing and get your micro SaaS ready for real success. Your first micro SaaS idea should be super simple, almost too small. Lots of founders mess up by making a product with too many bells and whistles. More complicated means it takes longer to build, costs more money, and is harder to sell. When you finally launch, you might find no one even wants it. Think about the smallest possible version, MVP, that solves the main problem. Just build that. For example, if it's a social media scheduler, just let people schedule tweets to start. Keeping it simple helps you launch faster, so you can get real feedback quickly. If your idea isn't good, you'll know in weeks, not years. A simple product is easier to change and make better. Cut your idea in half, then in half again. Be tough about it. Your goal is to launch something that works and get your first customer who pays. That first dollar coming in regularly proves your business can work. Build a small, strong base. You can add more features later. Start simple, launch fast, and learn. That's how you win. Think you need to be a programmer to build a software business? Not anymore. No-code tools let you build strong web apps without writing any code. Tools like Bubble, SoftR, and Glide let you drag and drop to create your app. You can set up user accounts, payments, and connect to databases, all by just looking at the screen and clicking. For selling your product, use Card or Webflow. For payments, Stripe. For making things happen automatically, Zapier or Make. Most tools are cheap or even free to start. You can start your small software business for less than the cost of a new phone. The only real thing you need to put in is your time and hard work. No code has made it possible for anyone to be an entrepreneur. Anyone can build and launch. The difficulties are gone. It's your turn to act. Your first version is ready. Now it's time to show it to the world. Don't wait for it to be perfect. Get your product in front of real people and learn from them. The first people to use your product are the best ones to tell you what they think. Find them in the same online groups where you found your idea. Reddit, Facebook groups, and forums. Don't just send out ads. Join in, help people, and then share your product as something that can help them. Ask for their thoughts, not for them to buy it. Use launch websites like Product Hunt to get noticed and get people interested. Get ready with good pictures of your product and a clear description. Talk with the people online, answer their questions, and share your story. Even if only 10 people sign up, that's a big win. Talk to every single person who signs up early. Ask them why they joined and what they think. Their ideas are super valuable for making your product better. Showing your product is just the beginning of talking with your users. Make changes quickly based on what you learn. Each new user brings you closer to having a product that people really want. Keep going. With a few users and a good product, you need a way to get more customers without spending a lot of money. Be smart and clever. Go where your customers are and show them how you fix their problem. Making helpful content works. Write blog posts, make videos, or start a podcast about the problem you solve. Give away free helpful information and become known as an expert. When people need a tool, they'll think of you. Reaching out directly also works. Find your perfect customers, send them personal emails, and explain how you can help. Most people will ignore you, but some will answer. Use the groups you're already a part of. Be helpful, not pushy. Become known as the person to ask about your topic. When people ask questions, gently suggest your tool as a way to help. This builds trust and a good name over time. People telling others about your product is the strongest and most lasting way to grow. Focus on building good relationships, not just on making sales. This isn't just a dream. Real people are doing this right now. Danny Postma built Headline, an AI tool for marketing words, and sold it for money that changed his life. He started small, fixing one problem. Andrei Asimov launched Sheet2 Site, which turns Google Sheets into websites, and built a business that made money, even though he didn't know how to code at first. He learned as he went, launched quickly, and kept making it better. Plausible Analytics was started by Uku and Marco because they were annoyed by how complicated Google Analytics was. They built a simple private option and grew by sharing helpful information and being open about what they do. Now, their business makes over $1 million a year. These founders aren't super smart, they're just people who made things and took action. They started with a simple first version, launched it to a small group, listened to what they said, and made it better. They built things that now give them money and freedom. Their stories should make you feel like you can do it too. If they can do it, so can you. You have the same tools and the same worldwide market. The only thing missing is for you to start doing it. We've covered what micro SaaS is, how to find ideas, build without code, and launch. You've seen real people succeed on this path. Now, there's only one thing left. Start. Taking action is what separates dreamers from doers. Don't wait for the perfect idea. It doesn't exist. Your first project's goal isn't to get rich, but to learn. Go through the process from idea to launch and build your skills. Your first product might be messy. That's normal. Ship it, learn, and move on to the next. Failure isn't building something nobody uses. It's never trying at all. Mistakes are lessons. Sticking with it is key. So, what's your next step? Right now, write down 3 small problems you face. Pick the simplest one and commit to building a tiny solution. That's your starting point. The path is clear, the tools are ready, and the opportunity is waiting. It's your turn. Don't overthink it. Just start building. Your future business begins today.